Hartland Music Hall has been the center of cultural and community events in Hartland since the 1930s. It is one of the oldest buildings in Livingston County and represents one of the surviving legacies of J.R. Krause's social experiment, the Hartland Area Project. The hall was originally built in 1858 for the First Congregational Church. In 1933, a foundation established by J.R. Krause purchased the building for $500. Emil Lorch, Dean of Architecture at the University of Michigan, was hired to redesign the church as a music hall. The auditorium was lengthened and a new stage, porch, organ chamber, a basement, and 2 wings were added. New floors were laid, plaster was completed, and a heating system was installed. Finally, stage lighting and new seats were placed. For many years, the hall was used for concerts, plays, recitals, and the yearly performance of Handel's Messiah. In 1980, the Hartland Music Hall was included in the State Register of Historic Places by the Michigan Historical Commission. Handel's Messiah is still performed to a sold-out crowd each year. The music hall currently serves the community year-round by providing a space for worship and entertainment. The story of the Kilgen Organ in the Hartland Music Hall dates back to the 17th century, when Sebastian Kilgen, a French Huguenot, fled to a German monastery in Durlac. There, he learned to make organs, building his first in 1640. The Kilgens remained in Durlac and continued to manufacture organs. 210 years later, a descendant of Sebastian named George Kilgen immigrated to New York and began working for the Jardine Organ Company. Eventually, he established George Kilgen and Sons, and by 1873, he moved the operation to St. Louis. The factory went on to produce thousands of organs across the Midwest in churches, theaters, and music halls. In 1933, almost 300 years after Sebastian produced his first organ, our own Kilgen organ was installed in the Hartland Music Hall. It was dedicated on April 19th. The letters from George Kilgen and Sons began years before installation and show that the organ was originally planned to feature 12 straight stops and 762 pipes. Revisions to the organ continued until 1939, testifying to the length of time that was invested in constructing and refining this instrument. The correspondence between Kilgen representatives and the music minister of the Hartland Area Project reflects an attitude of anticipation and excitement. In other letters from Kilgen representatives, details were unfurled and meticulous adjustments were made. As advertised in their literature, much thought went into its installation. Like all Kilgen organs, it is completely unique to the music hall. Letters from the company show that they required about 3 months for installation. According to the company literature, with every organ building project, representatives from the firm are sent to the site to make measurements of space that will house the organ chamber. A special study of the building is made wherein the organ is to dwell and function. Acoustics, hard or soft plaster, cushioned seats, size, construction, climatic conditions, all must be taken into account. The organ was then built and assembled at the factory site. The wind chests provided are made with a special bellows chamber, providing a perfect supply of air in unvarying pressure to each organ pipe under any and all conditions of use. A Kilgen console, or keyboard, is the smallest, neatest, and most compact, as well as the most durable console made. The key adjustment is so fine that a weight of only 4 ounces keeps it down. Every single piece of the organ that we enjoy at the music hall was made by hand and from original materials. Even the metal used for the organ pipes was created from a foundry at the factory. They were melted, combined, rolled, formed, and finished according to the individual needs of each organ. Our organ represents thousands of hours of work from extremely skilled artisans. It was not uncommon that several generations of families were employed by Kilgen, mirroring the Hartland community's focus on family. Many of the organs that were produced during that time are still in use today, but only because of the dedicated people that have lovingly restored and cared for these magnificent instruments. This is a testament to the level of quality that Kilgen brand still represents. In fact, when the largest of the Kilgen organs became unplayable in St. Patrick's Church in New York City in the 1990s, it was decided that based on the quality of the original, it was better to repair than to replace it with a modern organ. Amazingly, today, a full 384 years after Sebastian Kilgen made his first organ, active Facebook groups, updated websites, current organ databases, and communal gatherings still proliferate to celebrate the unique sound and incomparable craftsmanship of a Kilgen organ.